are you one of this group or that group or this group? And so he was having trouble, non-denominational, like what is that? I mean, is that a cult or... And so finally he thought, well, I'll figure it out. He says, well, what version of the Bible do you use? And, this is the one we use. And I told him, well, I kind of use this one for this and this one for that. And we're kind of doing the spiritual dance, trying to feel each other out. And phone rings. He says, excuse me. Fine. So he picks up the phone. Yeah. No, go ahead. And I'm just sitting there. He knows I'm a pastor. We just did the little spiritual deal. He tells me how wonderful his church is. He's on the phone. No. What? That guy's just a nigger. I said, he's just a nigger. We don't have to keep our prices. Hey, you tell him forget it. We make promises to some people. We made it to a nigger. We're not keeping it. You got it? Okay. Puts the phone down, looks right up at me, and says, now, we use this version of the Bible. Could you tell me about the one you use and why? I'm telling you, we didn't skip a beat. I'm telling you, there was no sense of offense. There was no sense of even mild dichotomy between talking to a pastor, talking about a version of the Bible, talking about his relationship with God, and in my presence, I mean not even unashamed, it didn't come up on his radar screen. To outwardly say, we're not going to keep a commitment to any human being, but then to racially slur and condemn someone and categorize a person on the basis of their race and then turn right around to me. And by the way, this guy held an official position in his church. Think maybe he's one of those 71.6 million? It's the incredible power of deception. Now, this guy's a nice guy, in a relative sense of the word. He earns a paycheck. He's trying to be a good dad. He goes to church regularly. He reads his Bible because I know what translation he's in. What has the power? Tell me, what in the world could have the power to have someone be so clear and say, I love God, the Bible's important, I hold an office in the church, and step out of that and live such an inconsistent life? What could have that kind of power? The answer is deception. On the front of your teaching handout, I put a definition of deception because I don't know about you, but this is powerful. To deceive means an illusion, fraud, trickery. To be ensnared, seduced, to counterfeit, to lie. To fool someone so completely that what is false is accepted to be true. Wow. Now, it can happen to anyone. To be seduced, to be fooled, to be tricked to such an extent that what is false actually is believed to be true. Now, before we go on, let's play this out instead of in this person in this region of the country. Ready? What about you? What about me? What if sitting in these chairs tonight, at some level, in some way, we're deceived? You see, deception is not only powerful, it's dangerous. Do you realize the greatest problem you will ever face in your life is the problem that you have that you're not aware of? Right? Ask someone who found out way too late that they have cancer. See, most cancer detected very early, what? Almost any kind of cancer detected very, very early, you got a pretty good shot. But if you're deceived into thinking, I'm healthy, but you're not, then you don't respond to it and terrible things happen. But deception is not only powerful, it's dangerous. We're never more vulnerable than when we're unaware and deceived and blind. A young man, early 30s, good job, bright, technical job in another city. Small child, about 6 years old, married about 9 years. Things looked good. Thought everything was fine. They'd gone to a party just a couple nights before. No major problems. They'd never been to marriage counseling. They hadn't had a series of arguments. Just